I think they're all on.
It's on the, they weren't on the website, but they are now. They weren't up until. I didn't know if it passed it or not.
You click on every single, you click on.
Yeah.
If you put them on there.
Yes.
Is that real?
I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah.
Wayne, you just tell us when you're ready.
Okay. Kathy, are we on YouTube?
I'm copying the stream now, but move away.
Lois, did she say we're on?
Copying the screen now.
Okay, then we should be good.
I'd like to call this meeting to order. Please stand for the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I have the roll call, please, Mrs. Reed? Lawrence is left. Dale Hine.
Here.
Julian Emmer.
Here.
He has really here, so hold on a second, because I have the. Okay, Julian Emmer,
Here.
Jason Batshaw,
Here.
Christy Cooper, here. Wayne Beecher,
Here.
Sean McGinley,
Here.
Donald Canto,
Here.
Carol Cunningham. Here. The executive session was held for legal and personal reasons before the meeting at 6 p.m. Any audience input on the agenda? Hearing none, we'll move on to 6A, academic education, Dr. Russ Denman. Okay, wait, I'm having a problem here.
Tina, can you hear us?
Christina, can you hear us?
Yes.
Christina's on mute.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. The academics meeting was held Wednesday, November 4th at 5 p.m. During the meeting, we reviewed learning option, attendance, and learning management system data. The principals also shared their continuous improvement plans. And finally, at the end of the meeting, I shared the new Catasauqua High School economics textbook recommendation, which is on display in the boardroom. If anyone would like to take a look at it, and it will be on display through January, at which time we will recommend final approval of that textbook. And that's all I have to report. Thank you.
Thank you. 6B finance, Mr. Spangler.
Okay, a few items. Number one, we did complete no, I can't say we, Lois completed the AFR, which is the PDE 2057, which is the annual financial report of the school district. And so we went from last year at a minus $873,672 to a positive $1,059,545, including the value of the land. But that was in vote anyway. But anyway, just so you know that. So it's certainly a very positive momentum to go into over $1 million in fund balance, and that does account for $335,000 of land, which that's like unspendable until that gets converted to cash when we sell it, which you know is for sale, or we're under agreement for $410,000. I think I received court approval to move ahead on that. Really changed. The October 21st refinance was completed. That will reflect $240,579 of savings current year that we had budgeted for. And next year, it's savings of $657,039. Extremely positive refi, did not extend the timeout, et cetera. We are already working on the next refinance. So you know how we analyze this, I was working with Brad, and then we come up with a plan, and Lois and I put our heads together and get all the documentation together and lose a few months of our lives. And but it's all really good. I mean, hey, we've got the system in place. It's really not that bad. And that one, that refi, shoot, I had it somewhere, but that one is looking like it, at least what we're estimating is like another 130,000 current year and like 150,000 for next year savings also. So, you know, some of the overages that we're going to have current year with some of the staffing, with COVID and things like that, this is certainly one venue that we can use to, quite honestly, pay for that. So we always try to, you know, manage some of that, have some buckets to pull from if necessary. So that is really positive. And we're working on next year's budget already. So at this point, based on what we know, we're kind of planning on budgeting for the same program we have this year for next year right now, based on what we know. Talking with some of the health professionals, they're anticipating strong likelihood of some of the same precautions in place to start next, you know, August, September. So that's what we're planning on, you know, kind of offering the same program, same staffing on the budget. So we're just starting early phases of that. We did receive our index from the state, that's 3.9. I would anticipate that index would go down significantly the following year, based on economic indicators, but it's usually about a year behind.
The refinance, will that be same term, length of term?
The new one,
Yes.
coming up, yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
6C, building and grounds, Mr. Spengler.
Building grounds, we met last Wednesday, is that correct? Dale? Last Wednesday? So we did meet last Wednesday at 4 o'clock. We had the Dewey engineering officials with us. We met virtually. That was a discussion about, you know, where we stand on that project. Financially, we're within our constructs on, you know, financially on that, with even some, with some, trying to think of the right word, with the upgrades, but also contingency. Also, we have about $500,000 contingency in there also. So we're doing fine with that right now. We have to finalize the third placement. So I know we're going to work with North Catty potentially on that. We have 6,000 cubic yards of fill that we need to put somewhere. We're looking at either North Catty is interested in, or on our high school soccer, one of the high school soccer fields, we can level it off up there. So we're looking at least one of those, not really split between the two, though, from what we understand. So anyway, so we're working on that. Okay. I'm not really sure where they would put it. I'm thinking down.
Someone said Revere Main Street, so I'm
Yeah,
assuming that.
They're going into this one.
Right, that's
Yeah.
what I'm assuming.
I mean, we could use 6,000 cubic yards probably. But, so we're just starting to talk with them. We're looking at the project being all within the same time frame, but doing the field and lights and bleachers and all that stuff, the field itself first, and then working in tandem, getting bids out for the field house like a little bit later. So the first phase would be, we're talking about like December, January, so that we can start in March. And then probably award, you know, maybe the field house in March or April, start that in May and be done by June or July also. So the field house isn't a major project. We just think that we can bid that out, get some savings by doing that as a separate thing. We are looking at some state contract bidding for the whole field project. Maybe we're to our advantage. Our engineers are looking at that, just kind of rubbing that against what we might get on public bids, but right now it's promising. So anyway, it's moving along pretty well. Gentlemen, you guys are there. Anything to keep over pretty well. Everything seems to be on pace. Have some engineers coming today to take a look at some stuff in in the field house too structurally. We are going to, leave some inside, some of our guys a little bit for some of the initial, a little demolition here and there, just so we can get a better idea of what's ahead on up in the ceilings, so we can kind of have a cleaner view on it. So,
Okay, are we allowed to feedback on the school bid, like all these things, like the field, the same on given cost?
what may happen is some of those contractors may be in the area already, and naturally that might happen. That's what I'm hoping. You can't mesh it, but,
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what you use, being.
That's it. 6D, policy, Mr. Nur.
I have nothing new tonight.
Dave, do you have anything to share?
I said I do not have anything tonight.
Okay, thank you. Okay, athletics, Mr. Spender.
Thank you. We also had an athletic committee meeting. Bill was there, Christie was there.
Aye.
And we discussed mostly the return to
Aye.
sport plan for the winter edition. There's some of the constructs in there. You'll notice there is a request for approval with a couple language changes reflected. And I think it's weird to say that. I think the original wording I did not have correct, and I changed that today. So the new, it was district with region. I had it reversed. So it's going to be shall, should will be replaced with shall, and District 11 will be replaced, this will be replaced, no, the other way around. Region will be replaced by District 11. I have one of them.
That's it?
Yeah, because District 11 is tighter than region.
I think region is too big.
Yeah.
What does region mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Could be northeast.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So that's pretty much the major discussion points.
Okay. 6F, Carbon Lehigh Intermediate Meeting. Mr. Dietrich.
Thank you. We had a virtual meeting, shocking, I know, but we had a virtual meeting on the 19th of October, and nothing really new to report. We're just kind of talking along, so
Okay,
nothing new.
thank you. 6G, Borough Catastrophe, Mr. Hahn.
Yes, I attended the borough meeting in person, and there was a few items that affect the school district. The first one was the engineers were commented that they are working on our project, it's a TikTok engineering, commented that they're working on the stadium project. And they also are working on 12 lots on Pearl Street for homes. That's the lot that is up across from what used to be jail care. There's a new home actually in there, but behind there, there's an open area, so there'll be 12 building lots in that area. This was TikTok. After they made those comments, the borough decided to remove TikTok as their engineers. So now that we're going to have a group called Remington Burnett, and they were at the meeting there, and I talked to Mr. Travers, and he assured me that changing to Remington Burnett should not be a problem with our project, that we'll just, I guess, assume what TikTok has done and work off of those, those proposals and things. And we did tell our organization that they will be changing to Remington Burnett as the borough engineer. So TikTok is done, and Remington Burnett.
Thank you. 6G, Borough of North Cattasauqua, Mr. Basham. Okay. 6I, Hanover Township, Mrs. Reed.
The only thing that they had shared that, Red Street looks to be pretty well completed, but they have no timetable for Airport Road, and they expect to get it to get worse before it gets better. So that's not necessarily any good news. And, I'd just like to take a minute to share, we did have our coat drive, and it isn't Hanover Township, but just to take and talk about that, we had our coat drive, that we handed out coats on Saturday. We had approximately about 70 to 71 coats go out to our students and their families. We were short about 10 coats, and they appeared today from Holy Trinity. Pastor Brian came and brought them today. So I just want to thank, hopefully I don't forget anybody here, Melissa Esselman and her significant other, Bob, Shelley Pepper, and my daughter and myself were here. And we had a moment of panic about 10:20. We didn't have anybody come in the door after you get all the coats out. And so we called in and we did an alert now. And then all of a sudden, people started arriving and we stayed. So we were supposed to close at 12 and there were still people coming. So we left about 1:30.
Good. Thank you. 6J, PSBA liaison update, Mr. Cantor. Hold on, but you ready?
No report for this month. Hopefully things as they improve during the school year. I know that PSBA has been kind of producing information for us all the way along through the COVID pandemic, but we're looking forward to a brighter spring.
6K, Lehigh Career and Technical Institute. That's me. The Technical Institute was closed for 5 days because 3 staff tested positive for COVID. That's it. Any student reps here?
They are here. Both of them are online virtually.
Janessa and Trista?
Yes, hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I had wanted to say that I'd heard a lot of positive feedback from the student body about the Ruffy Rush that took place on November 4th. But other than that, I have nothing further to report.
Thank you. 7, approval. 7, approval of minutes from prior meetings. 6A, school building meeting held on October 13th, 2020. 8, approval of treasurer's report for October 2020. Approval of budget. 9, approval of budget transfers, October 2020. 10, approval for payment for all AP bills, November 2020. Approval. 11, approval to ratify all other expenses other than AP, October 2020. And I'll stop there. Do I have a motion?
So moved, Sean Taylor.
Second. This is a roll call, please.
Yes. Jason Bashaw.
Yep.
Hold on, I have to turn it up. Jillian Emmer.
Yeah.
Christy Cooper. Yes. Johnny Dinley.
Yes.
Lee Dietrich.
Yes.
Dale Hines.
Yes.
Donald Canto.
Yes.
And Al Cunningham.
Yes. 12, financial. A, approval of addendum to agreement for collection of delinquent real estate taxes on behalf of the Cattasauqua Area School District. And I'll stop there. Do I have a motion?
I'll move.
Second?
Jason Basham.
This is a roll call, please.
Dale Hyde.
Yes.
Cooper. Yes. Julie Hammer.
Yes.
Donald Pietro.
Yes.
Johnny Gidley.
Yes.
And Carol Cunningham.
Yes. 13, personnel. Approval, A, approval for FMLA leave for employee number 988. B, 13B, appointment of extracurricular positions for the 2020-2021 school year. 13C, approval of unpaid leave of absence. 13D, substitute. 13E, resignation. And I'll stop there. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Wayne Buford.
Second, piggyback.
This is a roll call, please.
Donald Pietro.
I'm sorry, did you call my name?
Yes.
Yes.
Ian Dietrich.
Yes.
Julie Hammer.
Yes.
Johnny Gidley.
Yes.
Dale Hyde.
Yes.
Christie Cooper. Yes. Jason Basshaw. And Carol Cunningham.
Yes. 14, curriculum. A, preliminary approval of textbooks for the 2020-2021 school year. And I'll stop there. Do I have a motion?
So moved. Wayne Buford.
Second, Sean Newman.
This is a roll call, please.
Johnny Gidley.
Yes.
Julie Hammer.
Yes.
Dale Hyde.
Yes.
Jason Basshaw.
Yes.
Christie Cooper. Ian Dietrich.
Yes.
Donald Pietro.
Yes.
And Carol Cunningham.
Yes. 15, board approval. A, 15A, approval of the Catty Area School District guidelines for returning to sports winter edition. 15B, approval of student activity count for the 2020-2021 school year. 15C, approval to dispose of wrestling mats housed at the Catty High School. 15D, approval of service contract between Catty School District and Clearview School Services. 15E, approval of copy release agreement with Edwards Business Systems. And 15F, approval of additional revised van bus stops. I'll stop there.
So moved. Wayne Buford.
This is,
I have a question.
okay.
For 15B, the category for this will be very useful. Can you give me like 30-second high level of what that?
Well, it's really like how we purchase.
It's for our cafeteria. Our cafeteria belongs to a consortium, and it's actually a lifetime because the consortium takes it from calendar year. So that company takes everything with the bidding for, I honestly don't remember, but multiple schools in multiple counties, and takes and helps get everything all bid and in proper, because it's all federal, and cafeteria is all federal funding. So they make sure that we're all in compliance.
The power of collaborative purchasing, one
Yes.
purchasing, right? More than we kind of think.
Yes, it's more, it's some Bucks County, it's, Montgomery County, sorry, I did, so it's multiple districts that are all involved in that.
Yeah, I remember the consortium part. I didn't remember some of that.
At some point, I don't know, at some point,
It was last year at this
we
time.
had to move to, because the fire service, actually I don't know, something happened to that company, they went defunct, and then some people from there, I think, started Clearview.
And these folks are real kind of, coordinator. Make sure everybody.
Because when you're doing bids, they make sure that everything is in compliance. So because it would be too hard to have meetings with everybody all the time, having agreement and bring back the best pricing and make sure we're in all federal compliance.
The federal piece is huge.
Yeah, that is.
All the paperwork that we know we're in good shape. Even if we did ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't like my first.
Yeah, it was just neat, a neat thing.
Yes, and we've had no problems, we've actually had no problems getting. The good news is a lot of the things we needed for donating commodities, and all the things over that, it's actually, other than supplies, are just crazy to get them. Thank you. This is a roll call, please. Yes, because we need Rick. Yes. Christie Cooper. Yes. Lisa Backdog.
Yes.
Lily Miller.
Yes.
Donna Canto.
Yes.
Ronnie Gilly.
Yes.
Dale Hines.
Yes.
And Carol Cunningham. Yes. 21, recognition of guests and visitors. I can see her really good.
There are no board,
Next meeting date, Tuesday, December 1st, 2020, 7 PM, reorganization and monthly school board meeting. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Second? Motion carries.
You're all in favor. All right. End your meeting? You're in favor. Anything with that? Yeah, it is, I guess it is the first. You know, when I saw that thing, I'm like,
We're looking at it, it's actually,
yeah.